You hear the words coin and token used interchangeably in crypto all the time. But are they the same? If you buy Bitcoin, you are buying a coin. If you buy Uniswap, you are buying a token. Does it matter? Yes, because it tells you exactly what you actually own, how secure it is, and what its utility is. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to break down the fundamental building blocks of cryptocurrency. By the end of this video, you will never confuse a coin with a token again. Let's start with the high level definition. The easiest way to think about this is native versus guessed. A coin. A coin is the native asset of a blockchain. This means it lives on its own blockchain. It is the foundation. Bitcoin lives on the Bitcoin blockchain. Ethereum lives on the Ethereum blockchain. On the other hand, a token is a guest. It is an asset that's built on top of an existing blockchain. It doesn't have its own network. It relies on the host network's security and infrastructure to function. But technical definitions can be dry. So let's look at an analogy that makes this obvious. Imagine a blockchain is a specific country, let's say the India. In India, the coin is the Indian rupees. It is the native currency. It works everywhere. You use it to pay taxes, build roads, for grocery, for school fees, everywhere. It is the standard unit of value for the entire country. Now imagine inside this country you walk into a mall to play the games. You need to buy the tokens. These tokens have value, right? You paid for them, but they only work inside the specific mall. You cannot take that token to somewhere else to pay your taxes or to buy some groceries at the supermarket. This is exactly how crypto works. Coins run the network, tokens run specific applications on top of the network. Let's look closer at coins. Because they run on their own independent blockchain, their main job is to act as digital money and a store of value. But they have one other critical function: gas fees. Gas fees is the transaction cost on a blockchain network. If you want to send a transaction on the Ethereum network, you must pay the fee in Ethereum. You cannot pay the gas fee in a token. This demand for gas is what gives coins their baseline value. Common examples you know are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. They are the landlords of the crypto world. On the other hand, we have tokens. Tokens rely on smart contracts. For example, an ERC20 token lives on the Ethereum blockchain. It benefits from Ethereum's security, but it serves a different purpose. Tokens usually represent utility or access. Maybe it's a governance token like Uniswap that lets you vote on protocol changes. Maybe it's a stable coin like Tether that represents a dollar. Or maybe it's a digital art piece, an NFT. These are all guests living on the Ethereum land. Another huge difference is how they are created. Creating a coin is incredibly hard. You have to build a blockchain from scratch. You need to recruit miners or validators, set up nodes, and ensure network security. It's like building a new country from the ground up. Creating a token, that's much easier. It's like minting. A developer can write a piece of code, a smart contract, and deploy it to Ethereum in about 15 minutes. This is why there are thousands of tokens for every one coin. The barrier to entry is much lower. So now to recap, look at this comparison table. Blockchain. Coins have their own and tokens live on others. Use case. Coins are for money and fees. Tokens are for utility and apps. Creation. Coins are minted or staked. Tokens are minted via code. I hope that clears up the confusion. Next time you open your wallet, check your assets. Are you holding the currency of the kingdom or the ticket to the mall? If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more educational videos. Thank you for watching and I will see you the next time.